Hi everyone, and I hope you're well and I hope you're having a really good week. In today's video, I'm going to cover the topic of how much you can charge a parent per hour when working as a babysitter. So understanding what the market rate is and what the value of your service is key when deciding what hourly rate as a babysitter you should be. So here are a number of factors to take into account before deciding what to charge a parent. So the first one is location. So start with what the average rate is in your town or your city centre. If you live closer to London, you'll be able to charge a much higher hourly rate than someone living in a more remote rural area. Now this is obviously mainly due to the higher cost of living in London compared to that of the countryside. Secondly, job responsibilities. Are there additional job responsibilities that you are able to offer a parent, such as homework help, meal preparation, driving your car to collect or drop off children at school? The more responsibilities you're able to offer a parent, the greater your hourly rate can be. Thirdly, your skills and experience. So if you are registered with the British Babysitting Association and you have a DBS certificate and first aid qualifications, then you'll be able to charge a much higher rate than a babysitter with no qualifications and no registrations. The number of years of experience and your current vocation will also play a part in how much you can charge. So if you're working or studying in a caring or children-related vocation such as teaching, then you will also be able to command a much higher rate of pay per hour. Number 4 is the time of the day. So depending on where you live in the UK, daytime rates will be different to evening rates and overnight rates. Because of the nature of the work during the day, daytime work is much more tiresome than evening work. You can then therefore demand a much higher hourly rate during the daytime compared to in the evening when the children are asleep. Overnight bookings usually have a set overnight rate, which usually starts from about 11 o'clock in the evening till about 6 o'clock in the morning, rather than an hourly rate. So you can charge more, again, if you're living in the city centres compared to rural locations. The number of children is number 5, so your hourly rate should depend on the number of children that you can look after safely. So if a family has got 4 children or there are multiple children under the age of 5 in the home, then you can get a higher hourly rate. However, I would not recommend looking after more than 4 children on your own or asking for a higher rate of pay because you're going to look after more children, because it's just not safe to do so. Instead, a second babysitter should usually be booked with you in order to look after this amount of children, and you'll both get equal amount of pay. Number 6 is transportation. As a babysitter, you are responsible for getting to and from your booking safely and on your own accord. So you need to factor in your travel expenses into your hourly rate to make the booking worth your while. Occasionally, parents might pay for your taxi or your transport home, but this certainly should not be expected. If you are booked for before or after school pickups or school drop-offs involving the use of your own car, or you plan to be transporting children elsewhere during your booking, so a booking starts somewhere else, then make sure to add these fuel expenses onto the end of your booking, not onto your hourly rate. So fuel expenses are usually charged at 45p per mile travelled, and this covers wear, tear and fuel, as well as additional insurance that you've had to take out for using your car. Number 7 is additional expenses. So besides your hourly rate, you might also have to pay for some supplies which you'll need during your booking, maybe some arts and crafts, which you need to add onto your hourly rate. So these might include things such as meals out, so drinks, snacks, or you've paid for an entrance fee to an entertaining area for the child. So you need to decide in advance how you would like these additional costs paid for by the parent. So decide if a parent will give you some money up front or if you will add the additional expenses to the cost of your booking. But you must definitely charge a parent for those extra expenses. Number 8 is special dates. So special dates are like Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, and bank holidays. These are dates that you can charge maximum hourly rate for, as babysitters are in demand on these dates. So if the parents really do want you look after you, want their children to be looked after by you on these dates, then they will pay what you are asking for, provided you don't go overboard with what you are charging per hour. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope that by considering all of these factors, you'll be able to work out what your hourly rate or rate should be before you market yourself out to a parent. Have a good week ahead, and I look forward to seeing you in your next video. Bye-bye.